Yeah.
And going live.
Yes.
Yes, we're live.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
I don't think there's anybody in the chat room yet.
Oh, that's okay. You're streaming and post it later, right?
Oh no, I'll post it later on YouTube, yes, but we're streaming live on Twitch.
Okay.
So we just started. Hello everybody. It's the Booze and BJJ podcast. I don't even know what day is it? The 13th? Today is my birthday.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. I still can't drink alcohol right now. I don't know if Angie is,
How
but
about I drink for you?
what are you drinking?
Well, I have to bring it from downstairs.
Oh, don't worry
Maybe
about it.
later. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll do it next time.
Okay.
So Angie was competing today at Copa Nova, was it?
Yep.
How did you do?
I did good. I I did I got gold. I did best of three because there was only one girl. And I submitted her twice. I had a nice back takes, and then from there I went and I pulled guard today. My
OMG.
God.
So did you do gi and no gi and it was just you and the other lady?
No, it was just ski, and then I did absolute, and there were two girls, and I won the first girl, and then I lost the second match. So I got silver on that.
Oh,
And
good.
yeah, so gold and silver. Um, I was gonna do Nogi but the girl I was gonna compete with got injured,
Hmm.
so I didn't do that.
Uh,
Yeah.
it was the same girl for both, right? Gi and no gi?
No, no, it was
It was a
different girl.
different girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to go and support, but I
Busy, yeah.
had I had family things to attend to.
Yeah, of course.
I did sneak off and get some training in this morning though.
Good.
Yeah.
For
My
open.
No, my parents needed to go to the Arlington courthouse.
Uh-huh.
So I drove them in and dropped them off. And I was like, wait a second. I have my gi in the trunk. So I didn't know how long they were going to be there. So I hopped over to Pentagon
Uh-huh.
at like 9:15 and
Mhm.
I just trained there until they called me.
Nice.
So I got like an hour and a half in, maybe a
Hmm.
little bit longer. And I got to see some old friends. So it was fun. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. I missed training at Chantilly, but I had to.
Yeah, but was there a lot of people there? Because most of them probably were competing.
There was not a lot of people there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
see.
my buddy, two really old friends of mine were there.
Hmm.
So
I
like,
saw Saida compete, and she did pretty good.
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
What did she get? Gold?
I'm pretty sure. I think she got. I saw the first match she won.
Hmm.
Second match I saw she was winning. Yeah, she won gold.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Saeed. I haven't seen Saeed compete in a while,
Yeah,
but
she's
yeah,
it's good control. She got. Yeah.
yeah. The funny thing was, I didn't realize how many people knew it was my birthday. Like, some of the folks at this morning when I was training, oh, happy birthday. It's like, who are
Yeah.
you? Who are you? And how do you know it's my birthday? And
You're famous, Thomas.
apparently they're in the their team chat, somebody said happy birthday. And apparently all these people I've
Uh,
never met knew who I was. And I'm like, thank you, thank you. And then they threw me birthday throws. And I was like,
nice.
I did not consent to this, but
You have
um,
choice.
huh?
You have no choice.
No choice.
No.
One guy said he wanted to do one throw per year. And I was like,
Wow.
hard pass.
Yeah.
we will be here for hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the younger guys I was partnered with, this 26-year-old Marine, real nice guy named Percy. So after class, he was like, "So how old are you?" I told him, "I will give you $10 if you guess within 5 years."
Oh,
He was like,
okay.
33. I'm like,
Oh,
"No, I'll give you one more shot." 35?
oh, so nice.
I was like, you're either lying to me or trying to get on my good side. But
He's being a good Marine.
yeah, he was a nice guy. Nice guy. But
But yeah.
yeah. So how did everybody else do today? I saw some people got some medals and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Jay got gold, Wilson got gold, like in their weight division, and then they did absolute, and then Jay got gold, and then Wilson got bronze on the
Oh,
absolute division. Yeah, same. They competed in the same division.
did they square off against each other?
They didn't square off against each other, but if Wilson had won one match, then they could have, but for like gold and silver.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they did pretty good. And they finished with like submissions a lot of their matches, and we were so happy about that because like yeah, it was Wilson was competing with this big dude, and then he was losing, and then at the end he got a submission, and we're like yelling, like screaming, ah!
Hmm. Yeah, those two are really good.
Yes.
Wilson and Jay. Whenever they're in, whenever I train with them and they're like, "Hey, you want to roll?" I'm like, Okay, like this is gonna hurt." But
Yeah.
they swear that they get a good roll with me, and they're
Mhm.
like smiling and happy. In the back of my head, I'm just kind of like screaming, like, "Oh my God, it's gonna hurt!" You know,
Uh-huh.
because I'm like, I think I'm maybe 12 years older than Jay,
Uh-huh.
and Wilson, I'm almost 20 years older than, I think, or close to.
I think you're Jay is young.
Jay's 33.
Oh, don't announce his age
Oh,
over the internet. I
oops.
I thought he was in the 20s.
Hmm. He's
Oh,
30s.
yeah. I
Wilson
keep
is in his,
forgetting.
yeah,
I keep forgetting, yeah.
he looks young. And he's got a little like bubbly personality, so I guess it kind of
Yeah.
shaves some years off. But
Mhm.
anyways, yeah, good. I'm glad everybody did well today.
And then all the kids did, we had a lot of kids compete, so the kids did great. I saw a lot of golds. I think we had like five, six gold. Yeah.
Did
I should check.
how
I
do we
should I should check if we placed anything as a team.
yeah, that's what my question was going to be.
Oh, I'm gonna look it
As
up.
if I recall last time we placed pretty high as a team for kids and adults, or was it just kids?
Last
I think
time,
it was both.
yeah, for Naga we did a team championship,
Yeah.
but I think one before that was kids.
So Angie,
Hmm.
did you hear anything about this Kron Gracie fight on
Um,
UFC?
I no, I don't. I didn't. I
So
mhm.
you know who the Gracie family, right? Like the
Yeah.
famous Jiu Jitsu
Uh-huh, yeah.
family. So Kron Gracie is the son of Hickson Gracie, who's one of their top
Yeah.
fighters. He did a UFC fight recently where he lost
Uh-huh.
by decision, but the main criticism was that his jujitsu is outdated.
Oh,
So
really?
I haven't seen this fight yet, but
Uh-huh.
I was going to review it with you live to see what you thought and
Yeah,
see what I
it's
thought.
good. I um I am for fundamentals.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
And
uh not
it,
sure how what they mean by that.
that's what I'm curious about because I was trying to find like somebody who had like a more detailed explanation of what that meant because I've seen
Mm-hmm.
multiple people say it and
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find anything. So I figured might as well get nosy and just see for ourselves.
Yeah, let's watch it and see.
Yeah. But
Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can
while you're
watch.
looking that up, I'm gonna see if I can dig up Wale and get him on.
Okay. Yana is watching some Mexican fight, right?
Oh, she's watching Lucha Libre. Not Lucha Libre.
Not yeah.
No, I think it is Lucha Libre, Mexican professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Do you, have you ever seen one of those shows?
No. Is that
It's
cool?
they're really okay, so it depends on which show she's watching because there's some that are really silly and kind of goofy and they
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of acrobatics. Then there's other ones where they're like a little bit more serious, but it's more of like a presentation, you know.
Uh-huh.
But their style of wrestling is still really fast and like, you know, there's a lot of aerial maneuvers and stuff. It's actually pretty cool to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one second.
Okay. I don't know if the results published yet because this looks like um can't seem to find it.
No, don't worry about it if you can't find it.
Yeah, I'll take a look tomorrow.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. Um, oh, hold on one moment. Hmm,
Mm.
here it is.
Okay.
You see my
Ron
screen? Yeah.
Charles Jourdain. Okay.
So a
This
Brazilian versus a Canadian.
mm.
Oh God, I'm older than both of these guys, but we're about the same height. And I have 60 pounds on them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the sound off, but let's see what we can see. So this fight was, I guess, last weekend
Okay.
at UFC 288.
So this one with the beard,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
Kron, right?
yeah.
Okay.
He's getting he's taking a lot of shots.
Uh, see. I mean, he's not doing. Are you fast forwarding it? Why is it like?
I think it's just the video, it's a little choppy.
Okay. Okay, he pulled guard. He wants to definitely be in the ground, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get him into a clinch or
Like,
trying to like just get his hands on his opponent, but he just can't. Like he's trying to pull guard.
yeah. I think,
Let me see. I'm gonna rewind that.
oh, that's my dog. He's trying to play with me right now. Give me a sec.
Okay.
So,
So the one thing I noticed is like it looks like Kron's striking isn't really that great.
okay,
Like
keep playing. Keep playing it.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a little weird. Like you're standing and then
it looks like he went for a trip and then just pulled guard.
he's punching,
Yeah.
and the other guy wants to be up, not on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like he's I think what's happening is he knows that Kron is trying to take him to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just doing his best to stay on his feet.
Yeah. Um, I feel like pulling guard is a little bit dangerous for doing UFC. I think it makes sense if you do get on the ground, like as after a takedown,
Yeah, see, he pulled guard
because
again.
because I would be like punching over that man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I think I get it.
I think it was just I don't understand why. I mean, like they said it was a more tradition. What did they say? It was his jiu-jitsu was outdated or something.
Outdated. Yeah.
Mm,
I think I get it because it seems like he was focused on pulling guard more than trying a
yeah,
takedown, you know.
yeah.
And even when he was against the cage, it looks like he
Hmm.
was going for a leg trip and then he turned it into a guard pull,
Yeah.
which is kind
So
of
I
weird.
I feel like for stand-up UFC, I mean, once you get on the ground, you can do jiu-jitsu, but like as you're standing and then you kind of like pulling guard is kind of a little weird for me.
Yeah,
Because yeah, it's a little bit dangerous too, because it could be like punched over.
right. And it
Yeah.
looks like he was doing like straight kicks as a diversion to get in close so he could like
Mm-hmm.
clinch. And
Mm-hmm.
that just seemed a little bit out of place. I don't know why. It felt
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I think it was like a fight between UFC fighter and a jiu-jitsu fighter for sure.
Right.
And you can see it just doesn't like flow well.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah.
It didn't mesh well at all, you know. But like there was points, well, there's at least one major point where Kron pulled guard and didn't have his legs locked in the
Hmm.
in the back. And the dude just pushed him and stood up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's yeah, I can see it. I definitely can see why people would say it's outdated.
I
Um
think
I
mhm.
Go ahead.
um I think it's always better to be on top, like whatever fight is. I
Yeah.
mean, like if it was jujitsu, it's okay to be like if you're only doing jiu-jitsu match, it's okay to be on the ground. But if you're
Hmm.
doing mixing with UFC, it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. Well,
Unless you're really good, like, to submission. Because you have to protect your face.
yes.
Um,
Not just
and
not just your face, you know,
yeah.
your
The body-
ribs,
Yeah.
all sorts of different things.
Because there's elbows,
Mhm.
punches, body shots.
Something that I've been working with people on at bringing it back to our gym and our training. What the heck is that? Whatever. Um, when I'm rolling with people,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm like, I usually start off playing guard because if I start on top, usually it's a little unfair, unless
Uh-huh.
it's like Jay or uh Norman, Noman. Unless
Uh-huh.
it's one of those two,
Yeah.
it's a little unfair. So I'll
Yeah.
I'll start playing guard, but what they'll do is instead of passing my guard, they'll sit down and try to pull my legs or one of my arms to them. And I
Mm-hmm.
tell them, no, you had the advantage. You were on top. Stay on
Mm-hmm.
top.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm playing guard and you sit
Make
down and I come up, depending on
make them
the, huh?
make them come. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Depending on the rule set, I get 2 points because that would count as like a takedown. So, like I just tell people, if you're on top, stay on top,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And that's something I've been working with Jay and Wilson on actually recently.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah. It's just weird, If you're in an actual fight, you don't want to just sit down and even Kron Gracie in that fight there looked like he was butt scooting for a little bit.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Just
I think his jiu-jitsu is not outdated. I think it's just that the way, like, sometimes you have to, if you're doing UFC fight, you
yeah.
can't just play in jiu-jitsu.
I would agree with you. I wouldn't call it outdated. I think I would probably call it more out of place.
Yeah.
Like a pure jujitsu. It definitely looked like it was a pure jujitsu fighter versus,
But yeah, on the other note, like after he pulled guard, he was punching on his face, and the guy was like hiding his face on his belly. I
yeah,
think that was good. Like
yes.
if you have I think the guard maybe higher and the head is down where the opponent's hand can't reach so far to punch you,
Mhm.
maybe it's okay. Um, but from there, if he was pull guard, I assume that he went for some type of submission.
Yeah,
Would go for some type of submission.
yeah. Did it? I mean,
I
granted,
I saw him like punching, but I didn't see him trying to like sweep or something,
right.
doing other techniques.
That was something that kind of struck me as well because I mean that wasn't the full fight. I think it was cut
Yeah.
out pieces of it.
Yeah, and we
But
kind of watch it kind of choppy.
yeah, it was very choppy. It was a bad copy of that fight. That
Yeah,
was my fault. I should oops, I just knocked something off my desk. I should have looked for something a little bit more um higher quality. But
that's okay.
the interesting thing was you're right. It didn't look like he was going for any sweeps. It didn't
Mm,
look like he was going for submissions. It looked like he was just pulling guard and then punching.
yeah.
And his opponent actually, if you think about it, the how he was like laying in his guard, keeping his head low and kind of like
Hmm.
high up, it
Hmm.
it probably negated Kron's usage of elbow strikes. Because if his head was
Yeah.
down here, theoretically you could probably do like an elbow or a
Not,
strike or two.
yeah.
But he'd have to be like low, like on his belly. But if he's
Mhm.
high up, that throws it out of the equation. But yeah, I still feel like there was like a sweep or two he could have done even when the guy's posture was broken down like that, but he just didn't do it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. I think combat jiu-jitsu and the UFC fights, it's like playing jiu-jitsu shouldn't be your main skills.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you should know it. Like you have to be good at it. And when opportunity strikes, yes, go for submission.
Yeah.
Like if you get the back or something.
Yeah. A lot of UFC guys have mixed in wrestling with their ground game,
Hmm.
and I can kind of see why now, you know.
Yeah, because you can go for takedown, take the back, and then you can go for like submission stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But like you're face to face and you pull guard, it's kind of
yeah. As we've
but
seen.
hey, you know what? I would say that it takes guts to be on that octagon. So I mean, he can do what he does best, right? So
Yeah. No, I give both of those fighters all the credit in the world. There's a lot of people who would talk a lot of smack, but would never step foot in that world.
yeah, yeah. So
And there's guys like me who, would have liked to, but
I feel like that
20 years
word
too late.
was like outdated was a little bit harsh. I think that yeah, I
Yeah, I have a feeling that a lot of people are just regurgitating what somebody said.
mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You know
And
how,
then, and then make people think that oh this is outdated. But I mean if it works and did he lose by points or did he lose by some knockout.
Oh, no, he lost by decision.
Oh, by decision. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Okay.
he didn't get knocked out, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So if he got knocked out and it was like a really bad loss,
Yeah.
maybe that could give more credit to any other kind of accusation. But he
Yeah.
he went the duration and he lost by decision. So
Yeah. So, maybe pulling guard and punching that worked.
mhm. I
Mhm.
mean, that's literally what he did. He just pulled
Yeah.
guard and punched. And I could see like that working really well against somebody who's not trained. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
but
So
either way,
he's confident to pull guard and punch from bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard that you might want to try a MMA match.
Mm, yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. I opened my mouth, but it's kind of like I could.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you playfully punched me a couple months ago. It's just
Okay.
a playful little jab, and it hurt. So I know that you can throw hands, and I know you can grapple.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's
Yeah.
something you should consider.
Yeah. If there's something comes up, maybe.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, so did you hear that Mark Zuckerberg has been doing jujitsu?
Yeah. I saw the match. Yeah.
Hmm.
It
So,
was, but kind of, I was like, is it really him though? Like, is it someone who looked like him that doing jujitsu? Like, I had like a little hesitation.
yeah,
Some people make like, oh, this famous guy is doing this, and then it's someone else.
there's
Who look like,
actually
yeah,
there's actually a lot of famous people who do jujitsu,
yeah.
and
So good for him. I
yeah,
just, yeah, he's definitely look like trainings, and I assume that he probably gets privates. What do you think?
I think he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a point where you have somebody who's like I mean, he's a celebrity at this point.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a big enough celebrity in class, it might take away from the experience for everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's always the threat of paparazzi trying to like come in and take pictures
Yeah.
and stuff.
And did they announce that what gym he goes to, or there's no.
Let me look at this article real quick.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I think he did pretty good. Yeah. It was for white belt. He was trying the techniques, and I forgot the whole match, but I remember seeing. I mean, he won, so he did pretty good.
I found I think his first jujitsu match
Hmm.
from actually I don't know when this was. It was
I
posted.
just hope that people don't be stupid and try to like sue him or something, like if they get injury or something. That's always the little risk there.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
Yeah, I'm sure someone thought of it.
Hey, if Mark Zuckerberg accidentally broke my pinky, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my pinky, you broke it. Give
I
me uh,
work for 2 months. Give
give
me
me
money.
$100 million. Oh God, my pinky. Um,
Yeah.
do you want to watch it? Do you want to see this? Maybe it's the one you've seen.
Yeah,
His
I've
first,
seen it. Yeah, I
yeah,
saw this. Mhm.
the one we got guillotined.
He was trying, right, to do it. Oh, he
No,
was trying to get out of it.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it looks like
Watch
he's,
it.
huh?
We could watch it.
It looked like he's got some skill.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was definitely trying the techniques.
Hmm.
There's yeah. Mm.
Speaking of dogs, my dog just got up and knocked a whole bunch of stuff over. She's probably going
Yeah.
to come over here and beg
My
for food.
dad came over and walked around and then left. He like door was closed and he's like, open the door, like yelling. I opened the door and he walked away. Okay, yeah.
Oh, he's not that big at all.
No, I think and also he's pretty fit too. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's pretty muscular.
Oh, he grabbed the other guy's rash guard.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
he fell.
so the other guy's trying to finish it improperly.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he's pushing Zuck's hips away instead of raising his hips to change the angle to finish the guillotine.
Mm.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it.
Yeah, he does lose it at the end.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he pulls out, see?
Oh yeah. Wait, so
So,
Zuckerberg's a white belt? Is that what you said?
yeah, yeah, white belt. That's a white belt match.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
for some reason I thought he was like a blue or purple belt.
Really?
Yeah. So,
I thought it was, what does the article
ooh,
say? I
ooh,
thought it
ooh,
was,
ooh, ooh, that could have been dangerous. No, I think somebody was just pulling my chain.
mm,
Yeah, it looked like Zuck slipped while the other guy was stacked, and then looked like he was rolling towards his neck a little bit
see,
dangerously.
that looks like a white belt match.
It is
Grabbing the
grabbing
match.
the rash guard and spats.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could primarily train gi, and he probably doesn't do no gi a lot. You know
I
what
feel
I'm saying?
like I feel like it's good that he's doing jiu-jitsu. Like I'm sure he is like always in a bunch of stress, like being a celebrity and managing company and stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely like it helps.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, they may have been at it for a while then, or restarted.
What does it say? First match. It says his first match.
No, I
So
mean,
maybe,
because this is only a 2 minute video, 2.5 minute. So maybe his first, well, maybe they're short rounds.
yeah.
Oh, this is the full match here.
Hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Like we're talking about celebrities competing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, when you're competing, you have to sign a waiver, right?
Yes.
So it's same for everybody. And so that should not let them be hesitant to compete.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I personally was just joking about the whole pinky thing, but they're signing, everybody has to sign a waiver. So if Zuck did hurt somebody, they
Mhm.
can't, there's really little course avenue for them to get for them to sue him for damages. Okay, this makes sense because we saw the later half of his match. This is the
Mhm.
full one.
Okay.
You notice how there's all these people with their phones out recording him?
Yeah. Like yeah. Hey, it's just another man.
Yeah.
Just trying some jiu-jitsu.
Actually, it looks like
He's good for guard.
he's not so bad. He's trying to get
Yeah.
the arm down to do a triangle, it looks like.
He definitely knows what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably first, so it's kind of you know.
This video is from someone's cell phone.
See, he has retained his guard. That's good. Hey. And the other guy is all over the place too.
He's fighting him pretty well. You know, he's
Yeah, I know, right?
going at it. He's trying.
He's retaining the guard. Something is happening there. Leg.
Oh, is he going for a leg lock?
There's something. That's pretty feisty fight.
Yeah. Oh, he let him up. Wait, I gotta rewind. I don't see how he got up.
I think that was he was full like side control. Why did he get up?
Oh,
Oh,
he lost it. He
yeah,
lost it. Yeah.
he just moved out. All right. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to answer a question in chat.
What the
Yeah.
question?
They were asking if he was a white belt.
Yeah, it says first match, but it doesn't say what belt he is.
Oh, this is a second match.
Yeah. Yeah, because this guy is a little bit smaller than the other one.
Yeah, Century, that's what I was trying to point out, because it looked like he was going for a heel hook entry, but it looked like he let abandon it. So yeah. There's some gyms where they do teach white belts leg locks other than straight ankle locks. But they the coach is usually coaches, from what I've seen, are pretty good at saying, don't do these in competition yet.
Yeah. Hey, Jay got an ankle lock today.
Oh, he did? Jay's been working on him for a while, though. So I'm glad he got one.
Yeah. And the Wilson had a really nice triangle. He has a video. He should show it to you. It's a really good one. He was really good because it was in between transition, and he got it like he was at the bottom and turned around and grabbed the head.
Oh, good.
It was so good.
All right, this is probably picking up from, this is a different angle than the video than we just watched.
I think we had enough of this.
Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe not.
It's still going on. He's on top now.
Yeah, there was a sweep threat there, but almost.
Yeah, he must have been training for a while to compete, because you know you don't want to. You have to be. Oh, look, 5-2. Who's winning? Yeah, like I said, watching and doing is different. So it's always he come out of triangle, so that's good. Hey, Thomas,
Yes.
what are you reading?
I was answering, just typing in Twitch chat.
Are we finished watching this video?
I think so. The match is over.
Yeah.
What was the score?
I think he lost. This kind of sitting. Let's finish this.
Oh, the other guy won.
Yeah, I saw the score like 5-2 earlier. Whoa, what is that?
Huh?
No, those girls in red hair.
Oh.
At the end.
YouTube has been giving me really weird recommendations, and I have a feeling that my brother's been using my um
Account.
account and watching like crazy things. Um Sentry from chat says that he's only been taught straight ankle lock so far. And he says it's probably for everyone's safety.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. Uh-huh.
yes.
You, you know, yeah.
There's a degree of control that comes with experience, and I tend to follow the school of thought that
Mhm.
um toe holds and heel hooks, folks definitely need to have a little bit more control than the average white belt in order to learn and execute those. So it works. Oh, Sentry,
Yeah,
thanks for the follow. What do you think, Angie?
yeah, I don't go for legs that much, and I always because I don't go for like ankle locks that much or heel hook because I haven't trained on it that much either. But also, I don't want to hurt someone. I know that like getting a knee injury sucks. So,
Yes.
and when someone goes for my leg, I really like try not to have them have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to play maybe in the future.
Hmm.
I get like uh basics down later.
Yeah, we were this morning we were drilling an ashigarami entry,
Mm, okay.
but instead of a heel hook, since it was a mostly white belt class, he the instructor taught us how to do a straight ankle lock from there. And it was really interesting. Like I didn't know that you could do that from that position. But
Okay.
he showed it. He said it was a low percentage ankle lock and he acknowledged that. So it was just something for us to play around with. But
Mm,
the cool thing is I know how to do that entry now.
okay.
So blue belts beware. Knee bars for everybody. Yeah. So
Scary. Knee
yeah.
bar, heel hook is one that I am scared about.
Well, knee bars aren't that bad.
Oh no, it looks
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, usually when people try knee bars on me, they usually it never sticks. Like I usually get out of it. But
Mm-hmm.
Master Sugi's caught me with a few knee bars, and he does them very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to
Oh
catch,
yeah, control.
yeah, very controlled. And I'm like,
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I think knee bar is scary because you have to be like really controlled. I was rolling with this girl at girls open mat,
mm-hmm.
and she had both of her knees pretty injured, and she was gonna get injured surgery.
Oh man, do you remember
And
who it was?
yeah, I know, but yeah, and we were rolling, and then I had this like perfect opportunity for like knee bar, but I didn't go for it,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Thank you for not going for the knee," because I didn't, I forgot she had knee injury and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so she was like, "Thank you."
So the last Friday in my no gi class, sorry, um, I told the guys I didn't want to roll. I was still feeling a little bit under the weather, and I couldn't
Uh-huh.
breathe very well because of my asthma. But they insisted, so I was like, "Fine, I'm
Uh-huh.
going after your knees." Huh?
Ugh.
They're like, "What do you mean?" Like, I'm gonna knee bar you, but we're white belts. You sure are. I didn't actually knee bar them. Like I got into the position, I started straightening the leg out a little bit, and then I let him go
Uh-huh.
just to make the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, in your head, like I feel like you have so much knowledge in your head.
Me?
Yeah, you
Well,
too. And skills. But you don't show it.
what do you mean?
Like you don't go like you don't show your full potential.
Well, when I started, not at Chantilly, but at Pentagon, when as I started progressing, there was a whole skill set where um people would avoid me if I did those moves.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped doing them because I wanted to work out. I wanted to, get some good rolling in. So I stopped doing them so people would partner with me.
Mm-hmm.
So every once in a while, I'll pull one of those techniques out of the hat, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, I would rather just roll and get exercise in than
Mm-hmm.
to roll and just submit somebody over and over and over and over again. Does that make
Mm-hmm.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah. Yeah.
rolling is my primary source of exercise right now.
Yeah.
So I would just like to keep it going for the full 5 minutes.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I forget that too, like when I'm like blue belt, right? So I'm like trying to improve my skills.
Mhm.
But then sometimes I kind of like realize, oh yeah, I need to just kind of give up the position so the other person can work on whatever they're doing, you know.
Mhm.
So I kind of a little bit learning, like just a little bit learning to just let go of some positions so others can train to like get the drills.
Mhm. Well, also the way that I figure it at this point, there's I gain nothing from just beating somebody down over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get anything out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The person I'm partnered with doesn't learn anything really. If anything, it just
Yeah.
demoralizes them. So if I get swept, if I get, somebody tries to submit me, that I don't care. I'm just gonna escape and just keep rolling. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they get more. And in fact, the way that I roll now, my opponents get more out of the roll than I do. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to exercise. Like,
See, that's why Jay and Wilson said they like rolling with you because they, learn something,
mhm,
learn something new, and
yeah.
you like, do the technique.
And I'll actually, after our roll, I'll give them pointers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So,
think, yeah, that's really important, right?
yeah,
Because
you know,
I
so,
like I like asking people like, what can I improve on at the end? Like whenever I go to like Woodbridge,
mhm.
yeah, Leah Della, and yeah, I need to go there again on the weekend, like Sunday. Maybe I'll go tomorrow.
Oh,
But I'm tired. Like, you know what? I will skip tomorrow.
so, one of our Twitch viewers, Sentry, he says, most of the times I roll with higher belts, it feels like a pop quiz. They put me in a bad position and then stop and tell me, take your time, think about it. Yeah,
uh,
yeah, basically.
uh-huh,
Although I hope the lower belts don't think it's a pop quiz with me. I just
uh-huh,
want it to be a little bit smoother. I don't want it to be like, hey, here's your quiz. Put your
uh-huh.
name up top. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Tap early, tap often. But yeah. No, Sentry and for everybody else, like I said, for me, um, rolling is just that's my primary source of exercise. So I will just roll with people and I'll give them little uh points of improvement afterwards. That's just the way I
Mhm.
like to do it. And then I'll show them if they get confused. Like Angie, I mean, I've pointed, I've given you pointers a bunch of times. And when I roll with her, I don't completely obliterate her. Like she wouldn't get anything out of it. I wouldn't get anything out of it.
Mhm.
No. In fact, if anything, I let her beat me up.
Couple things you taught me that
Yeah.
really stick with me is like the rear naked chokes, different
Hmm.
ways of doing it. And I've, used that a couple times and works.
Good.
Yeah. That really helped my back, rear naked.
So that's chapter one.
Uh-huh.
The chapter two sequence of chokes. I don't know if I've shown you yet.
No.
Yeah.
I need to come to Friday more often, but it's been because now I work like three days, like long hours.
Hmm.
Like yeah, it's been a little bit hard lately. Because this week I couldn't come for Tuesday and Thursday. I couldn't come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I pretty much didn't do anything this week.
I didn't come Tuesday, but I can't remember why.
You didn't come?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
I brought my boys back home, but I don't know why I didn't go back.
You know, Master Sugi is doing Monday at 11,
Yeah.
and I went there last 2 Mondays,
Hmm.
and I feel like we should go there more often because it feels like I'm getting a private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to do Master Sugi's competition class when he
Uh,
taught in Arlington,
uh,
and it was like getting a private, but it was like a private class f from Hades. Like it was like a cardio blast the whole time. Like it was
yeah.
only like 35, 40 minutes,
Uh-huh.
but he make you warm up and then immediately make you drill and then he make you do like
Yeah.
burpees and then drill again and then more burpees and then maybe some squats, maybe some push-ups, and then 2-minute rolls. Go hard the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like it,
Yeah.
it was
So
it was
yeah.
nuts, but it was great.
Yeah, so that's the thing, like he did that to me, right? He was left and right every 5 to 10 seconds. He was either sweeping me or like passing my guard like really fast.
Hmm.
Every 5 seconds, I swear. And I was like, oh my God, like I need to be like this. Like, he's
Hmm.
just trying to show like, you have to like go like this.
Hmm. Hmm.
And and so the next Monday I did so much better because I was more aggressive.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that one Monday I saw you guys there, not this past one, I couldn't go, but
Uh-huh.
the previous one, like
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
not breathe worth anything. Like my
Right.
lungs were done
Yeah.
because of all the pollen and crap. But I
Uh-huh.
think I think this Monday I should be a lot better.
Yeah. I can't come for the next 2 Mondays, but I'll come definitely
Oh,
again.
good.
Hmm.
Monterrey, Mexico. Oh, so Monterrey, Mexico. Or the guy in Twitch chat I'm talking to says he trains in Mexico.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're up in Virginia,
Hmm.
so
And
yeah.
how's it there? Hope he answers.
How's
I'm
it? Tra
sure I'm sure they get really good jiu-jitsu like coaches, practitioners, because
Mhm.
I, I don't know how much spread it is in Mexico.
Yeah, Century,
Like
how are the
you,
coaches down there?
I'm sure it is spread too, I don't think.
He, to summarize his response, he says there's a little bit of a language barrier because he
Uh,
knows the names of things in English and they say them in Spanish. I think that's what I get from it.
okay.
Yeah. So Century, sometimes I just make up my own names for things just to make it easier.
Yeah.
Because like half the time I can't remember what they are anyways.
You know what? Half the time I don't know the names of the techniques I do. So
Yeah. For some reason I still remember omoplata and
yeah.
somebody told me that meant shoulder blade in Portuguese, but I I I only speak good English and bad English, so I'm not sure. Angie, it is
Yes.
about that time.
All right. This is
So,
good.
final
Good.
thoughts, all yours.
Um, try to compete, I think it helps to improve your skills much faster and
Mm.
give you hinters on what you should work on. So yeah, I like, seeing my matches, like recording, watching it. And it really helps. to hear what Master Sugi is saying during the match, because then later I can watch it and oh yeah, I could have done this, And so I learned from my videos. And so compete, record your matches or, your roles
Mhm.
better.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So my final thoughts is that I cannot wait to have a beer again. I really want a beer.
Yeah.
Something about not being able to have alcohol, even though I don't drink much, but
Uh-huh.
something about being told I can't do it is
Uh-huh.
really you me, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah. But no, I agree with everything you said. So, um the one little thing I will say to cap off the night is that in the beginning, slow down. If
Oh.
you learn techniques, in my opinion, quicker if you do them slower.
Mm.
So one thing I noticed today in the beginners class and with a lot of the beginners I was training with was that they were trying to do new techniques at full speed and they were
Mhm.
missing a lot of details.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Also, can I add on to
sure.
that? Like, well, nah, I'll leave it for the next time.
Fine. Anyways,
Okay.
that's it for tonight. So we'll see y'all later. Um, feel free to follow us on Twitch if you would be so inclined. And make sure that you follow us on YouTube, where this will be posted later on. And please, Angie, don't choke me unconscious next time we train,
Or punch in your
or
chest,
punch me in the face.
or pull out something from my hair and do something scary.
Hey, look, if you carry razor blades in your hair, that's your business. I'm don't want to get cut. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Okay.
See y'all later.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye. And good night, Angie.